What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Fandom Flakies video. This month we have the theme Super Mario. I've got my friend Cappy here to help me narrate the video, and our guest maker is none other than the amazing Wildflower Lacquer. We have lots of goodies to check out here, so without further ado, let's dive right into the swatches. First up, we've got Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is the most powerful turtle in the world. This is described as a turtle green polish with pink to gold to green aurora flakes and scattered hollow flakes. If I had to name this base color myself, 100,000%, this is Bowser green in a bottle. I love it. So this is a holographic flaky bomb, and it's got that gorgeous, very smooth, ultra jelly-like consistency. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest going up to 3 coats on it. Now, if you have a very prominent free edge, you might see just a touch of your smile line. I think my nail here is a really good example of that. It's not overly noticeable, but in super bright lights, you can see it. If that bugs you, of course, use a color correcting base coat or a nude base of some type, but finish off with a glossy top coat and you're good to go. This is pond effect magic. There's so much depth to this, and it's just such a flattering, cool toned green. And next up, we've got Night Owl Lacquers. You Just got Luigi'd. This is described as a clear base filled with silver reflective glitter pigment and lime green cyan sapphire multichrome flakes. This is so gorgeous in person. It is in your face, it is intense, and there's a ton of versatility with it in that, as you can see from this first coat here, if you go in very sparse, I can see this making a wonderful topper of some type, mostly a glitter flaky combination topper. But of course, this is intended to be worn on its own, so I'm going to suggest going up to 3 lighter coats on it if you're going to wear it like this. There's so many ways to wear this. It's really, truly lovely. I think my full hand shot here in just a moment gives you guys a good idea of what it looks like. The flakes are large and in charge. They are shifting all over the place in these nice earthy blues and greens and teals. Again, the video I think is giving you a good idea of that. Now, because this does have those luscious reflective silver glitters in it, I'm going to suggest using a glitter smoothing top coat in addition to your glossy top coat. I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit with my lens on this full hand shot here, just so you guys can see just how stunning this one is, how much depth and how much shiftiness from the flakes. And then we've got Wildflower Lacquer's Not Bad Mustache. This is described as a pink base with aqua to blue to indigo shifting shimmer and holographic flakes. This has a true Crelly formula to it. It is easy peasy to build up. It's got this very creamy consistency to the brush strokes. However, it does plump up really well on the 3rd coat. So for opacity, I'm going to suggest going up to 3 coats with it. 3 light coats, that is. I think for any type of free edge, that's going to give you the best plumping action and thickness that I personally go for. If you don't mind a little bit of a thinner sort of appearance on your nails, then of course I think 2 coats is going to offer you great opacity. But for me, I like that real thick looking appearance. This does dry down a little bit on the flat side because it does behave very much like a shimmer filled Crelly. So I would suggest a thicker glossy top coat to finish off with. This is such a very flattering, cool toned like pink on the base color. And next up, we've got the Ribbits and Stickits goodies. This is the waterslide decals. There are going to be 3 sheets this month, so each of the sheets are going to be $6 each if you wanted to add them on. And I have to say, this month's sheets are these are my favorites. I think I'm just so geeked for this box. It's fantastic. So you can see I have 2 of them here. When the site opens up on the pre-order date, you guys will be able to see the 3rd one. But I wanted to go a little bit all out for the nail art this month because, of course, Mario, and I just saw the movie recently. So anyways, I wanted them to look really, really cool, and I wanted to capture that Super Mario essence. So I went in with Night Owl Lacquers. This is the blue cream from the, I think the Light and Bright collection. I'll have all of the products I used listed in the description box just to double check myself there. But anyways, I did a light blue base, and then I did some pretty white cloud stamping to, you know, kind of mimic the Super Mario World look. This time I am making sure to use a small piece of a paper towel to dry out the water slide decal image as much as possible, because I didn't want any muddying of my white base. I wanted it to be very stark white to have the image pop super well. If you are new here, you don't have to use a stamper at all. You don't have to color in your water slide decal sheets, but I would strongly recommend using a clear jelly stamper for help with placement. Even when I used the clear jelly stampers like this month, especially on that castle, I mucked it up and I did it crooked. So it's very easy to do that. That's why I suggest using the stamper. And of course, you don't have to color in your decals either with the white cream. I do that to make sure that it pops really well against any colored bases. Otherwise, it's going to be just a bit more transparent and not as opaque like a stamp like what you're seeing on my nails here. Now I went in with Owl Lacquer's green cream. Stinking castle was crooked, so I was like, you know what? Mario levels don't have to be fully 180 degrees in the horizon, so I added some grass and I thought it covered it up really well. Go in with a thicker, gloopier, probably one of your quick dry glossy top coats that have been sitting out for a minute, and finish this one off. I don't think it needs a glitter smoother, but you want something thicker to cover up any of your water slide decal lines or any nail art imperfections, things like that. So before we conclude the video, Ribbits and Stickits also has acetone additive you can add onto your box. That one is $4.50 if you choose to add that, and we've also got the hand and cuticle cream. This one is going to be $7.50 if you choose to add it onto your box. The scent description, this is hilarious, is a peach, 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 and is described as a blend of ripe, juicy Georgia peach, peach nectar, fizzy champagne, and mandarin orange slices. So to me, when you smell it right out of the jar, you're getting this peachy sort of scent to it, of course, but once you put it onto your skin, on your hands, and then you just kind of let it sink in a little bit to your skin, to me it smells like opening a fresh bag of peach slices, the gummy candy. It's so good. It's not super like sickeningly sweet. It's literally just like opening up the peach rings candy. I can't recommend it enough. It's delightful, and I think it's perfect for summertime too. And of course, the acetone additive is also scented in the peach, peach, peach scent. So the box is going to go up for pre-order starting June 9th at noon Eastern time, and will run through June 16th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. I will link you guys below to the Fandom Flakies website. Keep in mind, it's not going to be up until the, basically I think the day before this shop opens is when you'll get to see the preview and all that good stuff. Remember that the first 40 or so boxes are going to go out for shipping. They're ready to ship, and then everything else is going to go on pre-orders. And don't forget, you also have the option of doing a subscription if you wanted to sign up for that. When the site opens up, you can see the options to do that, or you can of course always order a la carte and just get your box the way you want it. If you want the Ribbits and Stickits goodies, what have you. Anyways, I'll have all of this broken down in the description box below, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.